The Legacy of Wisdom project gathers and publishes answers to many of humanity's most pressing questions from some of our most experienced and profound leaders.
And you mentioned earlier that you came to this understanding partly through the drug experience with LSD. Do you have anything that you want to say about that and how useful that is or isn't in today's world?
Well, I think it's extremely important for our culture because we are so entangled in the material world and in the material pursuit, and all the information we are getting is that we can resolve the problems of life by what we are doing in our everyday life, to get the right job, to have enough money, and so on, and the position. And none of those things have really anything to do with the inner peace or happiness. All that is kind of in a job. So when Ramdas met Karoli Baba, spent some time in the Himalayas, he was asking about LSD, and he says, well, LSD is a form of avatar that was necessary for the Western world because you are so much involved in material things, so it had to come for you in the form of material. But I would say also, in addition, with the power that the material has. I mean, I don't think I would have ever really have taken spirituality seriously. I grew up in a family where my parents decided about me and my brother not to get involved with any religion because there was a big thing about religion when they were getting married. They were getting married in a small Czech town. They fell in love and wanted to get married. But my father was from a family that didn't have any church affiliation. My mother's family was from a strictly Catholic family, and the church refused to marry them because my father was a pagan. And so it seemed like they wouldn't be able to get married because of this until my grandparents made a major financial contribution to the church, and then the marriage could happen. And they had a house on Main Street right across the church. So the dream of the family came through. They could roll carpets across the street, and the guests could go right from the altar to the house. They stopped traffic, and my parents got so upset about it. They said, we don't want you to get involved with any religion. You make your own decision. And then from this kind of background, I went to medical school at a time when we had a Marxist regime. So you really get a pure materialistic doctrine. So without the psychedelic experience, I would have never taken spirituality seriously. Now, I don't think I would have sat down and meditate. I mean, there were so many more interesting things to do. So I needed something really that radical. And many people that I met, in the transpersonal circles, and even around Muktananda said, I would have never gotten involved in Siddha Yoga without my psychedelic experience. Now I am really digging meditation and what's happening here, but I would have never taken it seriously. I would have never discovered it.
So you see the holotropic breathwork that you've developed as sort of an ersatz, a substitute for that experience, yes, where you drive through the conditioned responses.
Yeah. Okay. Which strangely might have happened historically. There's a good chance that the source of the Hindu religion was Soma, which was probably brought to the Aryans into India, and then the yogas were sort of developed as a alternative to something that originally was experienced through botanical kind of chemical means.
Right, living through chemistry.
Yeah.